All right, guys, the world is opening back up. People are getting outside trying to get their life back. But serious question, when do you think you're going to go back to the movie theater? Hang on, guys. I'm going to tell you about my first trip back to the movie theater post-vaccination and post-COVID opening. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back here in a second. Hey, what's up, everybody? Andre Reese.biz. All right, guys, not only do I do taxes, I do retail, I do life stuff, I do a whole bunch of other stuff. But today, what I'm going to talk about is making the first trip back to the movie theater in a post-COVID, post-vaccination environment. When are you guys going to do it? When are you guys going to take the plunge? When are you guys going to take the trip to the movie theater and help, put some money back into that particular economy? I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going today. Today is roughly May 19th or so. I'm gonna go check out the brand new movie at AMC called Spiral. It's got two of my most favorite actors in the entire world in it. It's got Chris Rock and it's got Sam Jackson. If you can get both of those guys in the same movie, I'm going to be definitely a happy guy. And, I'll tell you what, this is the 9th movie, Spiral, which is what it's called, in the Saw franchise. And I've watched all the other Saw movies, and out of all the horror movies that I've watched in my life, as a kid growing up until an adult, I definitely appreciate Saw. And Saw is really a thinking man's horror movie. And it's almost one of those movies that you kind of have to see the ending and then see what happened and then watch it from the beginning, because there's so much stuff that happens in the movie that's interrelated, and there's little clues that kind of take you back to the whole entire ending story. And in the end, you're like, that all makes sense, and so I enjoy the mental exercise that you get when you watch a movie like, Saw, for sure. So I'm gonna go check out Saw Spiral. Like I said, it's got two of my most favorite actors in the world, Chris Rock and Sam Jackson. And one of the things I want to talk to you guys about too is before COVID really hit, the movie theaters were doing a lot of changes and upgrades, to try to get people to still come to the movie theaters and stuff like that. One of the movie theaters out here where I am is AMC. They did a Dolby Cinema upgrade, which gives you probably the most epic experience possible when it comes to watching a movie in a theater. You're going to get the rumble seats. You're going to get the multiple sound elements that are all the way around you. I forget how many different sound pieces they get, 20 plus or whatever it might be. But you have the front stage and you got the side stage and you got speakers up on top. You also have speakers that are behind you. So things are literally able to move around the theater and almost come right at you. And then you add on top of that the transducers in the seats, kicking you in the behind as, a missile's going off or a plane is crashing. It makes for an incredible and awesome experience, and so, but at the same time, those are very expensive for the theaters to go ahead and, upgrade, and they're starting to do that, but like I said, a lot of them right now are running low on cash because they were shut down. They were duly affected by, COVID and all that. So there's a new version, at AMC. This is where I'm going to be going today. AMC has AMC Prime. Now, AMC Prime is an upgraded movie experience. They have the reclining seats, they have the transducers, they have upgraded projection elements, they have upgraded sound and speakers and all that, and they have upgraded screens, but it's not at the same necessary level as you would get from Dolby Cinema. Dolby Cinema is going to be definitely the best option when it comes to watching a movie at AMC. So I'm going to go check out today the AMC Prime, and there's only roughly about 19 theaters in the United States that have been upgraded to AMC Prime. The one I'm gonna go check out is the one down in Santa Clara, the AMC Mercado 20, I believe it is. And actually, I was driving by there not too long ago. I don't remember what it was for. And they were doing a lot of construction and renovation on the theater. And so obviously this is what they were doing. They were ripping out the old theaters and seats, etc. And they were upgrading the experience for folks. So I'm going to let you guys know how the experience was. And I'll even tell you, the difference in the ticket price is about $2 cheaper on AMC Prime So I think it's going to be their next level of upgraded theater, but it's going to be better than the standard theater watching, but it's not going to be at the same level as you're going to get from the Dolby Cinema at the AMC, for sure. So I'm going to tell you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and bounce out of here, and I'm going to hop in the car. I'm going to go ahead and drive out to the theater, and I'm going to check out the movie itself. I'm going to come back with you guys and let you guys know what I thought about Spiral. I'm not going to really talk too much about the movie, maybe give you a few little things here and there. I won't do any spoilers or anything like that. I won't do a significant breakdown, but I will more or less focus on the new AMC Prime experience, the upgraded option, and how it is to be back in the theater now, post-COVID, as the world starts to reopen, at least here in the United States, and what type of precautions are in play, and if there's anything I can share with you guys to maybe help ease your tension or your concern that you may have towards, going out to a movie theater and spending a couple hours sitting next to strangers that would be breathing popcorn breath on the back of your neck that might be potentially contaminated. So hang on, guys. Sit tight. I'll be right back here in a second. All right, guys, I just made it. I just pulled up to the AMC Mercado Theater down here in Santa Clara. So you can see they're ready to go. They got the Dolby Cinema, they got the IMAX here also too. But the Prime Cinema, it looks like it's not badged on the outside of the theater. Let's all go inside right now and go check in and let you guys know about the Prime experience. Hang on a second, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. So the theater itself, they've got, these are really their upgrades they have for, COVID. They got some disinfectants. Then they're also operating at reduced capacity. You can see the Dolby Cinema Theater here. As of that particular date, the capacity's been reduced, and then they're playing, Top Gun here, definitely. So I got a gift card, so I just ordered some delicious food, and I'm gonna give that a shot and see. So hang on a second, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. While I'm waiting for my food, you can kind of see over here how they've kind of branded this little area here, Prime at AMC Spiral. So it's not as impressive as you're going to find with the Dolby Cinema entrance, but they've got the screens in here for sure, and it definitely does look like an elevated experience. All right, here we go. I just got my chicken nuggets. I'm going to go ahead and walk into the new Prime experience. Got my reserved seats. I think it's G8. So let's go ahead and walk in here real quick. The movie hasn't started yet. We're just playing the previews. Okay, there you go.
Movie fans can't get enough of America's #1 movie theater membership.
So it's definitely a smaller screen that you're going to find in the Dolby
3 movies
Cinema.
every week and get all
And I can see the speakers up on top on the ceiling. So it's probably this very similar type of sound, but maybe downgraded slightly. So let me go ahead and sit down and have a seat.
and make.
All right, there's the theater. You can see up there, you can see all the speakers. There's about 40 at least that you can see lit up in here. There's a screen. Go ahead and walk out of here. You can see the ones up there on top. All right, guys, that's it. Like I said, I just watched the movie Spiral over here at the AMC with the brand new, well, it's not super brand new, but there's only about 19 theaters right now nationwide to be able to get the AMC Prime. I'll tell you what, I counted at least 40 speakers in the theater. There's probably 41 when you include the center. The speaker setup is identical to what you see inside of the Dolby Cinema screens, for sure. And to give you guys a little recap, Saw didn't disappoint at all. For this being the 9th movie in the series franchise, it still had some suspense. I love Chris Rock in it. Gotta love Sam Jackson also as well. I recommend anybody that's a Saw fan to go see it. When that music towards the end starts playing, it's about ready to go down. So I definitely enjoyed the movie. It was a great experience. I can't wait to see Saw 10 when it hits one day. And I'll tell you guys, if you get a chance to, the next level of, to be honest with you guys, I didn't really see, it's been a while since I've seen Dolby Cinema, at AMC. I did not really see much of a difference in the sound and the way the theater is set up. And matter of fact, I actually went over into the Dolby Cinema screen at the end and took a look. Dolby Cinema, the main color in there is blue, and then the main color inside the Prime is red. The same seats, same transducers. It was definitely a really nice experience. I really enjoyed it. And you got to figure they got to try to compete hard these days to try to get people to get up out of their living room and come to the theater. So it's definitely worth it if you guys get a chance to come out and check out one of the AMC Primes. It's a couple dollars cheaper than the actual Dolby Cinema, but the experience is very similar. And of course, come check out the movie Spiral. It's the next, iteration in the series. If you guys are a horror fan, Friday the 13th, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I've always seen, Saw as being, the next level for the gentlemen and the gentlewomen. It's not the straight up horror, but there's a purpose for what they do. And then the traps definitely are gruesome in the movie for sure. I'm not going to say much more to try to spoil anything, but go ahead and check out the movie. And I'll go ahead and that's it. I'll go ahead and wrap this up, guys. So do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you guys like this film and like this video that I just did. And if there's any questions you guys have or any comments about the theater, please feel free to do so down in the comments below, and I'll definitely circle back and respond to you guys. Be safe, take care. And like I said, right now, I took every precaution in here to make sure people are safe. There's, the barriers of 6 feet. They want you to have your mask on all the time and all that. I didn't feel uncomfortable at all in any kind of way that I was putting myself at risk or jeopardy. So I definitely would recommend anybody, to go ahead and make a decision to come back to the movie theater. Let's keep these franchises open, keep them going. Entertainment is what a lot of us live for every day. Take care, guys. Be safe, and I'll see you on the other side.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end of this video. Visit me directly at andrereese.biz. 4 things to do: like, follow, subscribe, hit that bell. Stay safe, guys. Lift the glass to freedom. Stay woke and don't get TikTok. Take care. I will see you guys in the next video.